Okay, I'm outside with the dogs. It's about 10:30 at night, and I'm just going to record for a few minutes. Come on, Otis. Lucky, come on. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I chose to be not getting frustrated with things today. And the reason I'm saying this because I woke up kind of late and I wanted to go out and do my DoorDash to make some money so I can get some groceries, buy dog food, buy necessary things that I needed to buy, put gas in my car, so on and so forth. But it God had me today. So I got up, chose not to get upset because I woke up late because I needed to sleep. I made myself some French toast and got everything ready to go out and try to make some money today. You know, sometimes God has his own plan. Or universe, divine, Mother Nature, Father God, however you want to call it. So I needed to get gas. And interesting thing was is I had $4 on one card and $5 another card and some cash. So I was going to do different ways to put gas in my car so I could go out and do DoorDash and make money. So I went to my normal gas station I go to, Shell gas station, because I get sometimes 15 cents off coupons, and also I use Upside and I save money. So I went to the Shell gas station. Now, mind you, I'm on E, or not E. There's no E anymore. The little gas can disappears, so that means I'm on fumes. So I pull into the Shell gas station to realize that the gas station had no gas. But see, on the way there, I just had this. I said, it'd be nice if somebody would just put gas in my car. I was like, that ain't gonna happen. Just kind of blew it off. So then I came out of that gas station, went straight across the street to Sprint gas station. And I tried to use my card outside to put gas in outside. And the pump didn't work. I didn't know that. So I went inside, tried the card again inside. And she said, the pump's not working. So go to pump 8 and we'll put the $4 in gas there. Meanwhile, while I was waiting in the line, the cashier at the Sprint gas station was like telling people she has no coins, no change. So when I got up there, I said to her, you want my 4 quarters? I mean, and give me $1 for it, you know? And she was like, oh, thank you. Otis, come on. And so I went and to use my card to put the $4 on pump 8, and it got declined. I said, okay, hold on. Let me go out and check. Call my phone up and see what's going on because phone was out in the car while it was out in the car. I just brought the card in. And it turns out what happened was because I swiped it outside, it froze up my card. So I had to get the other card, and I went in. I said, okay, put $5 in instead of 4. And so she did that, but my card wouldn't work. And I was like, oh, Lord, help me. And what it was is the chip doesn't work on the card. So she said I was going to treat. Whoa, they're chasing the cat or something. The dogs took off. Sorry. I don't know what they're chasing. Oh, that's Lucky. Come on. Let's go. So so I took it and was like getting kind of frustrated, and because she said, "Oh, the $4 will go back on your card in a little bit," and I'm like, "Uh-oh." Now my other card ain't working because the chip ain't working, and we're having problems. And you know what she did? The cashier at the Sprint gas station was nice to me and said, "I'm paying for your gas." So she put $5 in my tank. And I was like, "Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you." But here's the other thing. This is called listening to whatever is happening, whatever. Because, like I said, I wasn't getting upset. I was making it work, making it happen. But here's the most other amazing things that happened today. So, got the $5. I drove out, and something told me, get all my loose change and go back to that cashier and give her all my loose change. So I stopped my car, went back to that gas station, and I had probably like 50 cents or $1 worth of pennies and dimes. And I said, "Here, have change." And she was like, "Oh, thank you." I said, "No, thank you for putting gas in my car." You know? Then I left from there. I still needed to put a little bit more gas in my car, but um something told me to go to this gas station on another street, another Shell gas station, and I had to go straight there. And because what I wanted to do is stop at Walmart and do a couple things before I start working, but something just said go straight there and put gas in my car. So I went to this other Shell gas station to put more gas in my car, so I had enough gas to at least drive for a couple hours. And I pull up there. This is God working. And the car that was sitting next to me and the pumping gas was a coworker. Now, mind you, not one of my favorite coworkers. You know, I've known her for, it's just not somebody I associate with. But something said I needed to talk to her. And that's why I was there at that gas station at that time. Had to go straight there instead of doing all the stuff I wanted to do before I got ready to go do DoorDash. And I stood there and looked at her and I said to her, "Are you okay?" Because first of all, she's supposed to be at work. And second of all, she's off because she's taking care of some personal things or whatever. And I'm like, "You okay?" And she says, "Yeah, I'll be alright." I says, "Do you need a hug?" And I just kind of walked around and I just gave her a hug. And I said to her, I says, "Now mind you, I live 30 minutes away from here. And I've passed all these gas stations and I was at that one. But I just had to come to this one and put gas in my car. Again." And it was because I needed to see her. I got that very clear message and I said to her, "God told me to tell you that everything will be okay." I was like, "All right." She started crying almost in tears. And she said to me, she says, "Would you please pray for me?" I said, "Yes, I will." So, as I go to bed tonight, I'm going to pray for her. And, even though I would not associate with her, it's because I know her reputation. And I don't begrudge her, don't hate her. I'm just going to say prayers for her because that's what I'm supposed to do. And so after that, I started working. And man, I put my goal out to make so much money so I can get all the stuff I need for groceries, like meat and food and dog food and stuff so I can work, you know, and plus still be able to put gas in my car so I can still go back to work. And it just wasn't making the money, $2.50 each ride and nobody was tipping at DoorDash today. And I was like, okay, what is this, Lord? Please, I got to be able to make more money than this. Because normally I make $20 an hour or whatever. I could do pretty good. So and he says, I usually, in DoorDash, I usually say, thank you for using DoorDash and thank you for the tips and thank you for the blessings and have a blessed day. I usually send that message out to everybody, but today I didn't do it in the beginning. And I got that message to do that. And so once I did that, the orders started being $8 and $5 and $10. I was like, thank you, Lord. I'm getting more money. I can buy more groceries and I can do what I need to do. And I was like thanking the blessings, and I'm sharing this for a couple reasons because I'm told to share it to make a recording. And I was out quite a bit off of Brown Road, and that was my last order I took, and I just stopped. I said, okay, I had enough money. Well, I didn't have enough money. I had enough money to buy groceries, but I could have done it for a little longer. But I was just getting tired in the rain, and it was like time to quit. Well, thank God I did, because the street I was on had a tree fall down like within an hour after I was there. And I saw that on Facebook, and I was like, okay, Lloyd, you told me to stop, I stopped. Even though I needed more money, because I really could use, I wanted more money and to give myself some more comfort zone for the week. But I was told to stop. So I listened. And then I went and got my groceries and got some Peggy Sousa food and came home. And it's funny because I shared this story with one person. And she says, God works through miracles through you. You listen and you gave messages to people. And I just said hi, thank you, and just said some nice things, Didn't really do anything spectacular, but just did me. And I was listening and just being me. And then talking to my second friend about it. And she said to me, she says, you're a great manifestation queen. Because I've been manifesting the money. Been working hard. I work hard. I manifested the $5 for the gas. Somebody gave me $5 to put gas in my car. And when I went to that Shell gas station and the coworker was there, when I walked into the store, I found a nickel. And then when I was at Walmart getting my groceries, I found a penny. See, I have this little shelf at home that I put all these change in. And I always say thank you because it's a blessing, whether it's a penny, $1, or $5. Or $100. It's just I say thank you and I put it in a spot and have it to manifest more money or manifest more things. And my friend was telling me today. She says you're a manifest queen. You always manifest just enough to pay everything or just to do what you need to do. And I said, yeah. And she goes, how about manifesting more than enough so you don't have to be stressed out or manifest? Her words were changing the manifestation, whereas you just manifest enough to pay for everything, to manifest more than enough. And I said to her, you're right. I've been thinking about that lately quite a bit. How I can manifest just enough money to pay my electricity, my rent, to pay what I need to pay. And I say, yep, I'm changing that energy. I'm changing that thought pattern. I'm changing the way that is to manifest more than enough money. To pay everything off, to pay all my bills, to have money in my bank account. Have an overflow of money in my bank account. And it's about, and I was like, I got it. I'm shifting this energy tonight. And I've been shifting it for a while because I've been feeling this. And she asked me about the $5, 5 change, five and nickels of 5 was showing up for me today. And I said, 5 represents change. So I'm changing, visualizing more than enough coming into my bank account, my health being great, and look at the moon, half of the moon, and I'm traveling. So that's what I'm recording this for. Because, see, God blesses me. And and she said this. She said a story about this lady who God told her to go get a bucket. Bring as many buckets as you want because she needed water. And she just kept overfilling the buckets. She's bringing more buckets and more buckets, and the water was being full. And I said, yep, that's it. You see, God has always been my hero. God is my hero and, always giving me just enough. And now I'm changing that energy of that woman, thinking about that woman. He says, I will fill every bucket up that you bring with water.